Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a YouTube background using pretty much any good video editing software. This isn't going to be a normal one where I'm going to be using boxes. Instead, it's going to be one with lines around the boxes. This is like I've recorded this one a few times, like a lot of others did not turn out well, and I think the quality on this one might be a little bit better. So I'm going to be using Adobe Photoshop. I'll also provide, if you have Paint.net, which I used to use, or GIMP, which I also have on this computer, those should work just fine. So first thing you're going to need is a computer, obviously. Second thing you're going to need is Adobe Photoshop, or the editing program. GIMP and Paint.net are both free, so I personally would recommend Paint.net over the two because it's a lot like simpler. GIMP is probably really confusing and not as professional as Photoshop is. So first thing you're going to need to do is get this template. I'll have the link in the description. And now you're just going to want to open it up. I kind of should have done this off screen. Find it here. Okay, here we go. Here's the template here. I admit that I changed the image size up a bit. It's 1800 by 3000. Depending on how much crap you have on your channel, like, if you have, like, a comment box and, like, recommended channels and stuff, it depends on basically how big your channel is. If your channel's not that big, then go with around 2000. But if you have a big channel, I would recommend 3000. Or I'd probably actually recommend around 3200 for my channel, but whatever. So here we have this here, which I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And what you want to do here is select the line tool, which is located right here. Just right click on this and choose line tool. And you want to select a color, doesn't matter at all. Create a new layer and make sure the new layer is below the background layer. And then basically just hold shift down. And what you want to do is put a line down on every single one of these here. It's kind of tedious and it takes a little while, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's finished. I actually have this one. What is that? Here we go. It's known as boxless template. Here's what it should look like after it's finished. It's pretty much the best of my abilities to make this here. So, yeah, that's what it should look like when it's finished. And if we just want to modify it, this is just what I had saved from one of my previous, like, failures. I'm going to go gradient overlay, which is what I would recommend, and I'm just going to use this one here for demonstration purposes. You don't have to use this one, and I would recommend making your own, like, sort of background for this kind of thing. But, yeah, and I would recommend a stroke as well. Gonna have it about 2 there. That looks good there for me. Actually, I'll have an outer drop shadow as well. Just make it a little darker. Make a little bit more distance, and I'll change the angle up a little bit. Yeah, that looks good there to me. Or, yeah, that's good there for me. And I'm just gonna make a new layer again, and this layer I'm just gonna select the paint bucket tool and a black color and just fill in the background here. And actually I'll add in a outer glow here. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look too bad now. And when you upload this to your channel, I'm gonna go ahead and find it here. Themes and colors. Show advanced options. I'm just gonna find the file now. Here we go. This was a bunch of like the templated stuff or from a failed attempt making this tutorial, so I already had a bunch of stuff made, and this is pretty much what it came out to. And it's not, I didn't do my best to my abilities. Obviously you'd want to spend a little more time into it, like make areas like here and stuff, but otherwise that's pretty much how I made my YouTube background. Yeah, so I hope this video helped you out, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I don't know how much more often I'm going to be uploading tutorials. I imagine that I'll be using Photoshop a lot, making Photoshop tutorials, like, yeah, pretty much. So, see you guys next time on my videos.